Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum and good morning. Welcome back to the Facebook Live class on Communicative English, practical session. How are you all, dear students? Hope you are fine. Am I right? All right. Can you hear me, please? I think it's okay. All right. Can you hear me, please? I think it's okay. If you don't listen to me, please let me know. Right? Dropping comments on comments box. Dear students, let's back to the lesson. Last two classes I had been teaching you about how to open Skype account and how it can be utilized in conversation with the foreign or native speakers, and then how to carry on conversation using this software. And we also try to learn some social etiquettes of conversation, and many more, right? Okay. Today in lesson 9, we will go for learning a new topic, that is compelling conversation, meaning that this term refers to the art of questioning someone or your partner. Here, a compelling conversation is a set of some questions that is made to know and share your ideas and feelings about something in a very natural order or in a very friendly atmosphere where you will not feel stressed to speak. Besides, you will feel forced to speak smoothly. So let's see what happens in lesson or in lecture 9. I hope that you are watching the first slide, dear students. Okay, we talked about the objectives of this slide many times. So today I don't want to talk about this. Now go to the lesson, okay, directly. In today's lesson, we will focus on compelling conversations starters, right? This is very, very important to make you uh, fluent in speaking, okay? And we will learn some new vocabulary, new phrases related to compelling conversations, and you are asked to write composition on compelling conversations. Okay, now I did not change the this group discussion topic today or in this lesson. I just kept the same topic. Uh, what I suggested you to talk about in the last class, that is etiquettes and manner. This is very, very important to learn the etiquettes, to learn the social etiquettes, and to adapt or to uh, behave with proper manner while we will go for conversing with a person who may not be or might not be our uh, a familiar person. Okay. All right, viewers and my dear students, don't forget to use headphones while going to listen to me, right? Okay. Mm, This slide is also the repetition. I talked about these points about maintaining a personal manner. Okay, in my last class, and today I also want to repeat this topic again because it is very essential to know while we go for carrying conversation with a foreigner or a native speaker or a person who is not acquainted with you or okay familiar to you. All right. So first topic is show good manner with online friends. Okay. And then respect seniors and show empathy to others. And third, cooperate and help colleagues, maintain sequence in conversation, perform duties and maintain responsibilities in the chat room, perform job according to the commitment, and never ask personal questions. Okay, dear students, we should go for the slideshow mode, right? Okay, I think that you can easily watching the slide or the letters given here. Okay, so go for the next class. The first, we have to learn the barriers to conversation in English. Okay, so where we start to become fluent in speaking, right? So you see, I have pointed out some lines that can make us start in speak or in speaking fluently. So let's try to discuss about this. Okay, অর্থাৎ বাংলা যদি আমরা বলি তাহলে এভাবে বলতে হয় যে uh, আমাদের এই কনভারসেশনে ইংলিশ কনভারসেশনে or whatever it may be the language, I mean international language, it may be French, it may be Arabic, it may be English, whatever, for each term there are some barriers in getting conversation with the native speaker. So I tried to identify the barriers or the points. So first, let's talk about these points. Okay, what questions can I ask যখনই আমি একজন ফরেনারের সঙ্গে কনভারসেশন প্র্যাকটিস করতে যাব, দেন প্রথমেই আমাদের মনে হয় যে আমি কি কোশ্চেন করতে যাব। সো ইটস এ ব্যারিয়ার। সো ফার্স্ট ইট ইজ দ্য ফার্স্ট ব্যারিয়ার যে কি কোশ্চেন করতে যাচ্ছি, কি বিষয়ে কোশ্চেন করতে যাচ্ছি। সো সেখানে আমাদের কিছু ব্রেন স্টর্মিং এর প্রয়োজন হয় এবং সেই জায়গায় আমরা একটু কালক্ষেপণ করি এবং সেখানে আমরা একটু আটকে যাই। ওকে, and then how do keep a conversation going, and then we think যে পরবর্তীতে আমরা চিন্তা করি যে আমরা কিভাবে এই কথোপকথনটি চালিয়ে যাব। And then what is the word for blah blah blah, meaning that on the gap, অর্থাৎ আমি যদি বলি যে কোন বিষয়ে আমি কথা বলবো, হোয়াট ইজ দ্য ওয়ার্ড, বা ওই যে বিষয়ে কথা বলবো সেই বিষয়ে কথা বলতে গেলে প্রয়োজনীয় শব্দগুলো আমার জানা আছে কিনা। সো ইটস এ ব্যারিয়ার। হোয়াট ভোকাবুলারি ওয়ার্ডস ডু আই নিড, এবং সেক্ষেত্রে আমার কোন কোন ধরনের বা কি ধরনের বা কি ভোকাবুলারি বা শব্দ ভান্ডার বা শব্দ স্টক আমার থাকা দরকার। হাউ ডু শো মাই এগ্রিমেন্ট or disagreement in a lively yet polite way, বিনয়ের সাথে আমরা কিভাবে এগ্রিমেন্ট or disagreement শো করতে পারি। অর্থাৎ if you go for conversing or if you go for talking with the native speakers or foreign speakers, to some extent or to some points you may not agree with him or her, or you may agree with certain points, but always it might not be possible. So regarding this, how you can expose ourselves in a lively manner or in a polite way. So this is very very important. So ওই জায়গাটাতে আমাদের যখন আমরা এটা করতে চাই তখন আমরা একটু থমকে যাই এবং একটু আটকে যাই। তো ওই জায়গাটাতে চিন্তা করার জন্য। So of course you have to do this. You have to do this. We may have the same or we may have the common experience. This is the common experience of the speaker, okay, who wants to learn speak English or the students of learning English whatsoever. How can I share my experiences with a limited vocabulary? অর্থাৎ তখন how can I share my experiences with a limited vocabulary? তাহলে আমরা যেটা দেখছি যে আমরা যদি কখনো মনে করি যে আমার ভোকাবুলারিটা লিমিটেড, তাহলে সেক্ষেত্রে কিন্তু আমাদের কনফিডেন্সের অভাব থেকে যায় এবং you cannot carry on conversation, right? আমি ক্লাসে পরে কথা বলতেছি, ক্লাসের শেষে। How can I share my experiences with a limited vocabulary? Yes, how can I share my experiences with a limited vocabulary? Yes, I talked about this and then go for the next points. That is, how else can I ask a question? আমি কিভাবে কোশ্চেনটা করব? In what mood? Okay. And how can I reduce the possibility of being misunderstood? অর্থাৎ যখনই একটা প্রশ্ন করা হয় বা একটা উত্তর দেওয়া হয় এবং একটা পাল্টা কোশ্চেন করা হয় তখন কিন্তু to some extent there may have some disagreement, okay, or it may move forward to the misunderstanding. Okay, so how you can reduce this possibility or minimize this possibility, okay, and how can I have better and more engaging conversation in English? Okay, this is very very important. If you want to uh, mm, if you want to go for conversation in English and if you want to be fluent in speaking, then of course you have to keep yourself engaged, or repeatedly you have to keep yourself engaged in conversation, okay. So this is very important. And where can I practice my speaking skills in a safe, tolerant, small atmosphere? Okay, this is also, these last 2 points are very important because always we may not have the friendly environment in practicing speaking. Always it does not allow us to do it. So we have to make it, make the place of, or we have to make a room a safe and tolerant atmosphere, okay, for carry on conversation, right? Okay, so let's practice. All right, you can create practicing compiling conversation. You can create compelling conversation by asking some simple questions, okay. As I mentioned before, that it's a very technique of conversation that it will feel or it will make you forced to speak, okay. You might say that these are the very simple questions. Yes, of course, these are very simple questions, but uh, here are some techniques behind preparing these questions, right? So let's practice. If you listen to me right now, you can answer the question answer my questions, and you can write it down in the options given there. I mean, where you are watching simply a skills portal, you can write. Okay, just a minute. Let me keep some time to find the websites, right? Skills portal Bangladesh, right? Okay, I hope that you are watching my videos. So I will request you to write the answer on the comments box. Okay. So first, the first question is, uh, what is your name? Okay, you can write your name there. Okay, all right. And then, secondly, what brings you here? মানে এখানে এই প্রশ্নের উত্তরটা তার আগে আমি আরেকটু বলে নিতে চাই। ওকে ডিয়ার স্টুডেন্টস, that is we are just practicing English, practicing speaking just to become a fluent in speaking, right? So a mistake does not matter here. Okay, so you may do some mistakes, and you know that we learn mostly from doing mistakes. So it's very normal. So you just write the answer and try to speak aloud. Okay, first you just write your name, and the second question is what brings you here, অর্থাৎ তোমাকে এখানে কি নিয়ে আসছে বা কিভাবে, মানে তুমি এখানে কিভাবে আসছো বা কে তোমাকে এখানে নিয়ে আসছে বলতে what you are doing right now. You are watching my lecture here. So you can answer. The answer is very easy. You can write the answer there. আমি আগেই বলেছি right wrong doesn't matter here. You just start practicing. You can change your answer. Okay, while you go for when you go for practicing with your friends as the tools of speaking. Okay, these questions may be the tools of speaking. Okay, and then, how did you hear about this class, party, event, movie? So it's not the same situation. It may not be the same situation. What we are now, right now, enjoying here. It's a class, but it may be the situations that you are in a party, or in an event, or in a movie, whatever it may be the events. Okay, but okay. You have to answer like this. You can change the term here. Okay. We are in the class right now. Okay. But we may not be in the class later or in future. Okay. We may be in the party. We may be in the another event. We may be in the situation of watching movie. Okay, whatever. But you just answer. What do you like to do online? তুমি আসলে অনলাইনে কি করতে পছন্দ করো? You can simply say that I like to uh, speak, or I like to share funds, I like to talk with my friends, relatives, whatsoever. And right now I love to uh, watch, or I love to study online. So it's not, the answer is not limited. You can write, or you can speak whatever you like, right? And then where you burn, তুমি কোথায় জন্মগ্রহণ করেছো? How many miles do you think that it is from here? তুমি এখন যেখানে আছো তুমি যেখানে জন্মগ্রহণ করেছো সেটা এখন যেখানে তুমি আছো সেটা তোমার জন্মস্থান থেকে কত দূর? Okay, simply you can answer like this. Yes, I was born and brought up at in the village, but now I am staying at Dhaka city, and it is almost 350 kilometers from here. Okay, so it may be the answer, or you can change this answer. No problem. And where are you in your family's birth order? Okay. আহ, এখানে যেটা বলা হচ্ছে সেটা হচ্ছে যে তুমি তোমার পরিবারের জন্মসূত্রে তোমার অবস্থান কত? সাপোজ ইউ ক্যান সিম্পলি আনসার লাইক দিস: yes, I am the first of five children of my parents, so you can easily guess that I am the elder son or I am the elder daughter of my family, and you can easily guess that I'm the number one in my family's birth order. Okay, so I will advise you not to stuck somewhere. Okay, you just lengthen the time of your answering questions. Okay, তুমি যত খুশি লম্বা করো, কোনো সমস্যা নাই। এটাকে ডানে বায়ে করে তুমি প্রশ্নের উত্তরটা লম্বা করো, এবং যতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত তোমার পার্টনার তোমাকে না থামাবে, ইউ জাস্ট ক্যারি অন। দ্যাটস বিকজ উই আর জাস্ট ইউজিং দিস টুলস বিকজ to this practice can make us fluent in speaking. Okay, and it will also help to build confidence. Okay, and then what makes you smile? এখানে এই প্রশ্নটার অর্থ হচ্ছে যে তোমাকে কোন বিষয়টা হাসাতে বা একটু একটু কমফোর্ট দিতে সাহায্য করে বা হাসতে সাহায্য করে? ওকে, all right, your answer may be like this. Yes, that's the events that makes me smile when I see that someone is wasting time, simply. Okay, or you may have the alternative answer. Okay, all right, go for the next questions. Okay, dear students, our time is getting up, so we have to go first. What have you been reading recently? অর্থাৎ সম্প্রতি তুমি কি পড়ছিলে? You can mention the name of a book, recent book. Okay. Can you recommend any movies to see or rent? What's the most beautiful place you have seen? What qualities make a good leader? Who chose your name? Why? What music inspires you? Where are you coming from? Where are you going? Where do you feel most comfortable? Why? Okay, dear students, as I think that the time is getting up, time is very important here. So I cannot discuss about the answer of these questions. I hope that in my next class, in the later class, I will talk about this. Okay, so we have to go first. And these are also the questions of compelling conversation, and it gives you the tools and phrases to talk more and listen better to friends and strangers in English. Okay, I hope that I will talk about these questions in my later class. Okay. Okay, I think that I talked about this space. I mean, speaking24.com, and you can select or choose your partner from here, but never choose native partner. Okay, it will not help you to feel forced to speak. Okay, of course, you will always select the partner from apart from your country. and you can select any one of the topic. So I would like to talk about a little bit about my family today. Okay, so let's see what happens. I think that in my last class I talked about my country. Okay, today I would like to talk about uh, my family. Here, some questions are given here, and say or suppose I am asking you questions and you are answering my questions. Okay, so you can. There is no option to carry on conversation to interact with me right now, as because technologically it's not possible to do it. So you can speak loudly and you can show me the answer, writing the answer on the comments box, okay? Or in messaging options. You can go to the message options and you can write the answer of these questions, okay? And at the same time, of course, in practical session, as I mentioned, that we want to reinforce or give emphasis on speaking skills. So, of course, when you will go for writing the answer, you will you will speak loudly, okay, and it will help you to become fluent. It will help you to make you confident in speaking, okay. The first question is, how big is your family? Can you explain? Can you brief why your family is very big or why your family is small? Okay, answer is yours. Do you live with your parents? All right, dear students, sometimes, especially in foreign countries, people after 18, I mean, when there is 18 or when they're 18 years old, they can leave their parents. Okay, so regarding this, many of them don't live with their parents, but it's somehow different in our country. Okay, we are not allowed to leave our parents' house before get married. Okay, before get married, right? Okay, so go for the next question. Do you live with your grandparents? Okay, this is also very important. Are you the oldest or the youngest among your brothers and sisters? If you have any, okay, all right. Are you married? Actually, I don't want to ask this question because this is a very personal questions, but it is given here. Okay, to make a sequential order, we have to and to go for the next question, we have to ask these questions. But mind it that this is a very personal questions, and it is better not to ask the question like this. Do you have children? Yes. If so, how many? How old are they? What is the best number of children to have? Have you or has anyone from your family adopted a child? ওকে, আমি যদি এই কোশ্চেনটিকে বাংলায় করি, আহ, তাহলে যে প্রফেশনটা বাইরের দেশে, অর্থাৎ বাংলাদেশের বাইরে অনেক দেশে, বিশেষ করে ইউরোপিয়ান কান্ট্রিতে, যে সামটাইমস প্যারেন্টস আর সাম কাপলস অ্যাডাপ্ট চাইল্ড। ওকে, যদিও আমাদের দেশে এই প্রচলনটি এখনো আসেনি, বাট কিছু কিছু জায়গায় আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি যারা নিঃসন্তান আছে তারা চিলড্রেন অ্যাডাপ্ট করে নেয়। বাট ইন ইউরোপিয়ান কান্ট্রিজ ইট ইজ দ্য ভেরি কমন প্র্যাকটিস। তো এখন তোমরা হয়তো এই অ্যাডাপ্ট শব্দটি নাও জানতে পারো। সো ইফ ইউ পুট দ্য কার্সার হিয়ার, of course you will get the explanation of these words. Okay. All right. I think that time is up, so we have to go. Hurry. Okay, I don't want to talk anymore because we have spent 30 minutes. So if you want to enjoy this class or video once more, of course, you have to keep watching and get connected with the following address: www.skills.gov.bd or www.onlinetibet.com. Okay, and thank you so much for staying with me or listening to my lecture personally. for the last 30 minutes. Thank you so much. Bye bye.